Greetings, Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play Infinite Factory. Resistance campaign, we're in the heist region, and this puzzle is the anti-javelin satellite. So, I don't think I'm going to explain my original solution. Of course it's bad, but it works so that I can advance. But let's just see this run through for one time. And then I think I have a little optimization to make on this one that can probably improve the cycle. We're on input rate -6, I think. So that's what happens. The middle one, then the sides. They go through here. Like that. This one goes there. Gets welded over there. And these go there. Like that. Yeah, something is a bit weird over there, isn't it? You can see the cycle score. Real bad. I think we have 800. So this part is quite a bit of delay. Maybe we can do something to improve it. $801, way behind. 413, slightly below average. This one 296, way below average. So what I plan to do is have this go down here. We don't need so many, right? We just need one because it's a 2. So this can allow this to just like go further because it stays powered. Definitely, just go. Yeah. Instead of like waiting here for this to stabilize. Well, we sacrificed a bit of block score for a slightly better cycle score. 14? And then we sacrificed 3. So, yep, that's the original solution. Now, let's take a look at my optimized solution. Wait, optimized? Really? It looks way more larger in scale. Well, I'll go through the details. Look, here we don't destroy anymore, so it really saves a lot of cycle score because we are not doing any destruction, and this is -3 input rate, not -6. So what happens here is when it arrives here, it goes through here. Wait, actually I think there's another way to save a few more blocks, but just by a bit. So it goes through here anyways, drops down, goes here, goes up, up, that gets disconnected, goes here. Once it reaches here, this thing sends it inside. Yeah, just like that. So we'll go over to the other side, but what I was saying was, if anything, we can optimize by using this. Hang on, let's see. Like that. Okay, so we can optimize by using this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is not submitted yet, so why not? 5, right? Yeah. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Okay, fine. Whatever. Oh my god. No. What am I doing? Okay. like that. It should be the same, just maybe this one is needed, that's all. So just maybe this is needed. Yeah, that one is needed over there. So we'll have that. Then we can remove all of these. Like that. No change in footprint, just block. Uh-oh. Really? Hang on. Okay, I know what happened. We need this one. Yep. That's it. Yep. Okay. So now you can see like one goes in like that. The black section first, followed by the gray. The other goes in the gray section, followed by the black. So we need to handle that, right? Now, let's see what happens here. So for this part, let's start with sending some things over. Okay, so the barrels go here, goes in there, gets welded. When the barrel reaches this part, the 4th position, it begins the retracting of this, so that these arrive in time to fall down, to go here and get welded. Okay? Meanwhile, this continues and maintains the power so that these continue to get sent downwards, because this is still retracted. So it needs to go on here, and then this one too. Okay, you can see that. There. You see? Just enough time for this to then close in for the barrels to go there. The second part of the barrel to go there. Now, when this arrives here, this powers this thing to remove this one, because here, the second barrel is gonna go through. Okay? The second barrel will go through here. See? Okay. Now, that is the second barrel already. It needs to send the barrel here instead of let it fall down. And then there's this transition here, because it transitions from this to this, that keeps it still powered, so that these continue to go here. Okay, over here. Like that. See? So this one continues to go here. Like, there was a little bit of transition. This one retracted, but stays extended again soon enough that this doesn't fall down. Meanwhile, just now when it was here, it actually extends this rotator, because like I said just now, the second barrel of the anti-javelin satellite enters gray first, then black. So it needs to be rotated. So this stays extended just now, in time for it to encounter the rotation. So let's see again. Okay, it goes there, extends that, but then retracts first. So it needs this one as well. Okay? To serve two functions. This one keeps this extended. You see, it stays here because there's no locomotive power to say, hey, move over. But it's not enough time for this to drop down because this extends again. But then this extends one more time, still in time to rotate this. And then retracts, but it's rotated already. So goes here, rotates outwards, now in the right direction, goes over there to wait. So I'll not talk about this first. We'll go back to this one. The first barrel comes in here, goes there, and waits. When it goes there, it triggers this one to power this sensor. Connect the conduit. Okay? So, when this one drops down there, goes in there, it powers this part, which sends the welder forward. Alright, and also, you see this conduit goes down because it retracts this blocker. Okay, it retracts this blocker. It goes there, goes in there, because it's now welded, it goes all the way there, into here, waits here. This triggers this one over here to say, hey, I want to send this over to do the welding. So it goes there, welds it just in time for this to arrive, and then move forward. So this one goes like that, back and forth. Now, there was another question here about this one. Okay? When it goes here, you see it powered this thing to push, like it caused a sensor, right? To like push the welder in. And it will block this one from going down there. Okay? It will block this one from going down there. So this cannot power, the barrel cannot power the welder to move inwards and say, hey, you know, I want to weld it. No, not yet. That's why it needs to be unconnected until it arrives in place, triggering another sensor that will then connect this conduit so that the next time this sensor triggers, then the welder will move in. This gets rotated because obviously it was this one first followed by this, so now we need to rotate it, but that's fine. Goes here, goes inside, triggers this. Now that then causes these two welders to both extend. If not, what's gonna happen is that this barrel, it's gonna stay here because this will extend. It's gonna keep the barrel here. It's not going to let the barrel drop, and this will stay triggered and it will get stuck here. So we cannot let that happen. That is why we have to have this conduit not connect in the first place. Okay, anyway, so this is retracted, the blocker retracted, then it goes forward over to here, like this way. Anyway, this one goes here, gets welded, that one moves in, and then moves back out. Okay, let's see. We can change these also. Let's see what happens. So these are like blockers because this is a mobile mobile set, so I need these to not be connected to anything, as you'll see later. Okay, let's send it forward. Okay, it moves inside. See? That's why this cannot be connected. If it's connected to a platform block, it stays connected right away. So we need this to block. That's why we have it like retracted first until like this blocker extends upon starting the game and stays extended with no logic to power it. I don't know why I had that in the first place over there, but I removed them because it doesn't matter. This also, okay? Because this part needs to be isolated so that it can move backwards and forward and then gets like blocked by this one, like just supported by this one. So the belt supports this inside. When the pieces arrive, they come in here. Okay, goes in there. This triggers the welder to move inwards together with this block, because it extends this one. So although this tells it to move in, but because it's got another new command for a different direction, it will take that new command and therefore it will move forward until it reaches some sort of like obstruction. Then it will move the other direction and then conflict back and forth, because now there's like this one here telling it to go there, this one telling it to move back. So it toggles between these two until these gets retracted when these leave this sensor. So now we have everything proper. And I think I want to change this. No, this is the central, isn't it? Yeah, this is central. Has to be like that. Good. And maybe I can even move this away. And maybe I can even move these away. Oops. Okay. Moves in. Across here. This one is necessary. This one is necessary. It has to. This one maybe not. Okay, now let's do a quick test. Da-da-da-da. Okay, sure, it works fine. So you can see this. Very useful mechanism to know. Especially when you need to give it some space before you can move things into weld. But it's more than just the size of, like, you know, an extended pusher or a retracted blocker or something. So we'll need to take that into like consideration when building. Okay, 6 more to go. Let's take a look at this one, or we can go there just to observe one of these. It's pretty straightforward and pretty fun. That. Just as the next part arrives. So we'll see this. We should have about 4 more to go. This part doesn't see much, so let's go over. Ta-da-ta-dang! Yeah, we got some improvements. Not the best, definitely. I just want to optimize because my previous solutions were real bad. I mean, I tried to optimize them, but eventually I gave up and just like, you know, just move forward. That's why initially I thought I had these things optimized, but turns out no. I was just keen about proceeding, completing the puzzle, and that's it. Now at least we have got these. So, the cycle score improved by about 377. The footprint score, 95. The block score, 112. So, yeah, mostly still average, you can see here. Average, average, average. I'm deteriorating, definitely. But, yeah. I can't think of any better solutions. This is all I can come up with. It would have been way easier if I hadn't need to rotate these things. Let's say if I could send this like here and then, you know, like have this somehow rotate, this one somehow rotate, you know, like go down there, get the rotation or something, then send across. Yeah, then I don't need to rotate here. That means they can be easier to manage. But yep, that's it. So let me know if I can improve this solution without making too drastic a change. Hopefully just a tiny bit. And then I can just like remove these rotators because it's no longer necessary. And the connecting conduits to activate the rotation. And I think that'll be enough. So otherwise, that's it. That's my solution right here. and we're gonna stare out to open space again. I hope you enjoyed my solution. It's not the best. There will definitely be better ones out there. But I'll see you next puzzle. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.